Much great.
Everyone.
Much great.
We
don't know where Dan is.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dan is not present. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, we've had no indication whatsoever.
Just
so I'm thinking it's just running late.
I hope so.
Same.
That's it. Don't want anything to happen to Dan because he's got to be preserved at all cost. He's a national treasure at this.
Exactly. Establishment.
That's it. How are we doing anyway? You good? That's it. Me too.
Yeah. No, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Just listen to this sniff. Yeah, I mean, that's, I could fit like 4 keys worth up there, but today, not so much.
That's it.
That's it.
Jesus. Maybe because I said about overthrowing the monarchy last week and everything went a bit weird. Maybe they've taken Dan as tribute, as like a warning.
That's true.
So, look, this is what we can do. But that's harsh. Why not just take me?
That's it, because they want to make you suffer more, because now you feel the guilt. And, you can watch one of your friends be, I don't know,
murdered.
Well, essentially, yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible.
It's mad.
Anyway, well, hopefully today's show, it may be completely different to how I planned, considering last week was, but we'll just go with it.
Yeah.
I re-edited last week's episode, did a different thumbnail. This week,
yes.
I'm just going to hope for the best, see what happens, but that's what we're all about.
Yeah.
We go on tangents, we talk about stuff.
Yeah, no, exactly. I do want to take on a tangent, but I want Dan to be here as well when I do. So maybe we start with what we're meant to start with, and then if or when Dan turns up, we'll pull it away for a moment.
All right.
John Smith says they take your friends and family first.
That's it. The royal family. That is the royal family for you.
Yeah.
Well, I had 2 stories to talk about first, and then going on to...
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
So the first one, I'm just going to pop this on screen, because I thought it was weird. One's like a kind of cryptid kind of story. And
right. Oh, I like cryptids.
Very weird. This one's a weird kind of funny story.
Right.
So I'm going to put this on screen now. For the audio listeners, I'll describe it to you. Basically, they've come up with a solution to long-distance relationships, and it is a virtual kissing machine.
Nice,
right? I'm just going to play it. It's only a 10-second video, right?
Right. Let's get
play this for you. That's it. 10 seconds. This is
look at that. That is strange. There are some people kissing what can only be described as a fleshlight.
That's it. I mean, that's the first thing that come to mind. I was like, that's just a fleshlight that doesn't open as much.
Yeah, that's a tight squeeze.
It is. I mean, you've got to have some fucking pencil penis to push it through that. Trust me. It's not.
Why it's designed for kissing, Lozzie.
There you go. I'm just thinking of other use cases.
That's it.
Apparently, it's been created by a group of university students in China for people in long-distance relationships. Basically, it is a 3D silicone gadget. It has a mouth-shaped module that is triggered through a kiss, which is then transferred to the mouth on the other side. It mimics the movement, temperature, and pressure of kissing using the sensors and links to by Bluetooth. Brilliant, isn't it?
Wow.
What will they think of next?
I mean, they're in the same room. Oh, no. Are they in the same room, or is that a little bit of editing? That's a little bit of editing.
Because if they're in the same room,
their hands have merged.
And you want to kiss each other, just kiss each other, I guess. But, if you want to use this, it's an option.
Oh, I see. So you can attach your phone onto the device. So it's like your own FaceTime.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
That's exceptional.
There's nothing else really to invent after that. Oh, look who's just popped up. Let me just... Oh,
no context. Dan enters the room.
Dan comes in. All right, Dan, what do you think of this?
What timing?
Look at that.
That's amazing.
No context, straight in.
Is this it's a kissing machine?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Is this like the COVID kisser?
It's a connoisseur.
No, but that would be a good use for it.
Yeah.
It's a long-distance relationship kiss machine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because obviously they could just kiss each other. It'd be easier.
They're literally feet apart. But I think that's editing. To be honest, I think they're in separate rooms. But
so when you move your mouth, that mouth moves.
Yes.
Yeah. So like picks up on the pressure, the temperature.
Jeez. And they've just at the moment they've just put it for kissing.
That's
what I said. I said they're kissing the fleshlight. It's all a bit weird.
I mean, I mean, they ain't put the tongue functioning yet. That's probably
like, give me a kiss. You're like, I can't. I just need to clean it up.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
There's no drainage either.
Weird.
Just wait for it to dry out.
I don't get the. So it links to your phone. Where's his? It's the picture. It's the picture.
Yeah. I think
it's
it's like so you're on FaceTime, sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's one of them.
It's quite a creation.
Hell of a device.
It
is
pinnacle of technology.
Very niche device.
Where'd you buy this from?
Pardon?
Where'd you buy it from? Where's the link?
I don't actually know if it's a full-fledged product yet. It's been created by university students in China. But yeah.
Silicone gadget is 5-shape module triggered through a kiss, which is then transferred to the knife.
Oh, it's a transaction.
Very bizarre.
Technology.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that would be a great, tone setter for this episode.
Yeah, I mean,
let's just go off the beaten track.
Yeah.
So on to the next story. Or you want to tell your story?
No. Do your story, then I'll do mine. And then, mine's not a story. Mine's a show that I've discovered.
Right.
And then we'll do the laws probably about 58 minutes in.
Okay.
That's the thing again. All right.
This next one. Mexican President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador shares photo of mythological woodland alux. Now, I thought it was alu, but then it turns out it's not because it's Spanish. It's alux, apparently, on social media. Now, he shared this image.
Oh, look at that.
Now, all I think of when I look at this is the Jawas out of Star Wars.
For the audio listeners, it very much looks like a Jawa.
Yeah.
It's like a little hooded elf thing with glowing eyes.
Little beady glowing eyes. He said that he's witnessed this.
The president of Mexico.
Yeah, this is the president of Mexico. He's fully in on mythological creatures. Fully in. Apparently, the Alu or Alex, sorry, are kind of like a mythological Mayan kind of being. They're like very short. They're meant to be quite short, mischievous creatures, apparently. And he shared that photo of it, just saying everything is mystical.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shared it to Twitter for 7 million views.
Yeah.
My word.
It's quite a photo. I mean, all I can really make out is the hood and the eyes.
Yeah. Did he take this photo?
I mean, I don't know if he said he took the photo. He shared the photo.
He posted a photo on Twitter, which is, I don't know. He's posted a photo of what he thought was it doesn't actually say that he took it himself. The photo taken at night is of an unidentified creature at the top of a tree with white. Oh, that's hair. It's not a hood. It's hair.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's blonde.
That is some white hair. That is extremely white.
That is quite the hairdo.
Yeah. It's
that's apparently real.
Apparently so. There's, a lot of.
That's quite bold of a president of a country.
Yeah.
To post that.
Apparently, I looked at a little bit of information on this. Apparently, there are people in the past who have blamed this creature or being to have influenced election results and stuff like that. It's a mischievous creature. What else could it be but the Alan?
That's excellent.
Cheeky creature.
So,
yeah.
I thought, it's a cryptic kind of.
It looks quite conservative.
It does. It looks quite judgmental, even with the size eyes that it has. I don't approve of what you're doing down there, so I will influence you in a way you do not know.
Yeah,
that's That's the vibe I get from it. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It's the element of the president that really, like, if this was just some random dude, then you'd just say, what a load of bollocks. But
yeah,
because it's a president,
yeah,
what a load of crazy bollocks.
It's like this man runs the country.
They're quite into like death, aren't they, in Mexico?
Yeah, they got the festival and stuff, and they
festival, yeah. So if it's going to be at least it's that country.
Yeah, it's on brand.
Yeah, it's on brand. Yeah, it's. I mean, if
Biden started doing this, Rishi Sunak started posting this, you'd be like, oh fuck,
you'd be like,
it's over.
World War III imminent.
This is why we need to get Brexit done.
Yeah,
the
little elves are fucking everything.
It was the elves.
Yeah. Oh, drop the phone. Jeez. Yeah, that's funny.
That is the Alukes.
The Alukes. There we go.
I like the name.
Yeah, Alukes.
Yeah.
Sounds elusive.
Yeah.
It does.
Definitely.
Everything is mystical. But it does astound me that the president of Mexico has just gone, do you know what I'm going to throw up?
Yeah.
For a mythological.
Maybe it's like got a scandal going on or something. It's like, oh, look, there's an elf.
Yeah, that 100% makes sense.
I'm pretty sure it's not like a civil war or something happening in Mexico.
I have no idea.
Like between the cartels and the government. I don't know.
Yeah, more than likely. I'm pretty sure some of the cartels like own some of the national army.
Yeah. If this is its way of distracting, I really don't think this is big enough.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at this Alukes.
The cartels are storming the president's like fucking building. It's like, oh, tweet the elf.
Maybe this is his version of like doing the UFO alien thing.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We're going to bring it back down to earth.
So you haven't had many UFO sightings over there. So he's just like, well, we have got elves.
Yeah. Jesus. We ain't got balloons, but we've got elves.
And they're ready to fight for Mexico. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
there you go.
Stories just to open up there.
So mine's quite a tangent.
Okay.
Basically, discovered a show through YouTube, but it's on like THC or not THC, TLC, you know, where they do all like fucking 90-Day Bride and all that sort of shit, right? There is a show, it's fucking mental. There is a show called MILF Manor, right?
Nice.
Now, MILF Manor, just wait. MILF Manor is obviously a manor filled with MILFs, right? And these MILFs are seeking love from younger men. Nice. Okay. And so they set it up, and all these like MILFs enter this manor, and they like meet each other, and they're quite bitchy and all the rest of it. And they've all got loads of kids and talking about that, all that sort of stuff. And then it's time to meet the men, right? And they're behind a curtain, and they're all young men, right? The curtains fucking spread. It's the sons of all the women.
No. Oh my God.
Right? So, right. And the mother and their respective son have to share a bedroom with 2 double beds in whilst they try to get it on with another mother/son. It's fucked. It's right. The first, you know, like on Love Island, they do like challenges and shit. Yeah. The first challenge, this is fucked, right? The sons are topless, the mothers are blindfolded. They have to feel the boys to identify their son to win. It's just like, who the fuck made this show? It's mental.
Like, thinking about that show as well, imagine the flip reverse of that show. Like,
I know.
People say about equality and everything. Like,
imagine that.
Imagine if you did that show. Like, think of the implications of that.
I know.
Like, load of old guys, and like it doesn't even bear thinking about. But yeah, it's a show.
On the flip side, it's fucking mad.
Okay, and that's fucking fucked, man.
It's called Jailbank Manor.
Like, they go on dates and stuff, and this one woman goes with this kid bodyboarding, And the whole time, she's just saying how much she loves going bodyboarding with her son. And it's just like, this is so fucked on so many levels. But yeah, that's MILF Manor, TLC in America. But it was just like, just wait for the twist. I was like, well, what could the twist be? And then when they're just like, oh my God, that's my mum. That's my mum. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like all of the boys, all of the contestants. But I just thought, like, have they not spoken to each other? Like, oh yeah, I'm filming a show in Mexico. Oh yeah, me too. Funnily enough, but apparently they were sworn to silence. But yeah, so MILF Manor. Only watched one episode.
So you've watched one episode, one full episode, or just part of the episode?
It was like a reaction, so it was like cut up, but it was like,
okay, right.
But yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
That's you just get like insanity. 2 contestants. I don't know, just. Or in an incestuous relationship anyway. So we've got Trisha and Alex from Tennessee. So they just start fucking each other straight away. So okay. That's one couple down.
But yeah, and then like it's honestly shameless. One of the MILFs was like, I'm not gonna let my son cock block me. It's just like, oh man, please just make it stop.
There's so many levels of wrong, isn't there?
I know.
It's like
I know.
They've just I mean, like again,
it's fucking mental, mate. And it's called MILF Manor.
And it's a catchy name.
I mean, yeah,
it's just fucking
alliteration. I do like it.
I wonder what their target audience is. I wonder if it's like older women or younger boys or both.
Both, yeah. Sure. I wanna fuck someone like my mum, but not my mum.
just oh man, right. Listen to these. There's 8 episodes, yeah. Listen to these episodes. Oh, they're not even all out yet. It's a new show. It started on the 15th of January. Listen to these episode names, right? Episode 1, MILF said knock you out. Episode 2, your MILF should know. Episode 3, your MILF don't dance. Episode 4, she's a bad MILF jammer. Don't know what that means. Episode 5, MILF, I'm a big boy now. Jesus Christ. Episode 6, MILF told me not to come. Well, there we go. Wow. Episode 7, MILF's broken heart. Episode 8, final episode, 12th of March. I ain't your MILF.
You reading out Pornhub videos, or is this actual title?
This is for reality.
It feels like this
TV
is like it should have come out in like the late 90s. And,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like along with like American Pie, and it doesn't feel like something that should be coming out in 2023. I mean, you've got one side that are very much like, very sensitive, and then you've got this side that's fucking crazy.
It's fucking insane, mate.
That is. I mean, I can't believe that got through production and everything. I'm quite interested to watch it from a. It sounds interesting. Like,
it's fucking, mate. It's mental.
Yeah,
it is mental.
It's not been done before. Give them that.
No,
I won't imagine so. I was thinking
that's insane.
They've made that just because, one, obviously they'll have an audience somewhere who'll watch that, but also they've made it like purposely outlandish to get people to watch it.
Yes. 100%. 100%. Like if it was like MILF Manor and it was like I keep saying the word MILF, obviously you can't really not. And it was just like younger guys, that in itself is a bit like, oh, we got, but because they're the sons, that is where level. They've just gone, fuck it, let's throw this like as hard as we can. Like,
I'll be surprised if they get season 2.
I'll be surprised if the sons don't require fucking therapy by the end of the fucking
show.
The
woke culture on this are going to have a field day.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I think I don't know what TLC's on. Is that on like Discovery Plus or something?
No idea. It's just right now.
That's it.
Did you watch it on YouTube?
Yeah. I watched Cam Kirkham did a video just reacting to it.
Reaction video. Okay, cool. TLC. I didn't even know that's still going.
So, next season,
they do like the 90 Day Bride and losing the £500 or £1,000 sisters or whatever it is. They do all like, so they do like extreme reality TV, don't they?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching, I think it was PewDiePie did it, where him and Cinnamon Toast Ken did like a video where someone was continually eating a mattress or drywall.
Yeah.
They do those sort of things where they just extreme eaters or like weird eaters. Or something.
It's like that woman who fell in love with a fucking disused roller coaster ride. You seen that?
No.
He just like goes to this roller coaster every day and just hugs the pipes and shit. It's really fucking weird. Another guy that fell in love with his car.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
There was one where her husband had died and she was eating his ashes. That's it. I mean, it'd been literally 2 months after he died, and he just went, "Do you know what would be good? Let's film you doing an episode of this, eating your dead husband."
That's fucking mental. There are some people, there are some characters out there in the world. There really are. There really are.
In love with a roller coaster. I mean, I used to like the Pepsi Big Un, but
yeah, that's it. But yeah, so that I just wanted to tell you about MILF Manor.
Well, I'm definitely going to give it a watch.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm sold.
I can confirm due to Stoned Alien in the chat says, Stoned Alien in the chat says comes to TLC in June 2023, Gilf Manor. That's not the one I meant to read. But he did then go on to say, yeah, it's Discovery Plus. TLC is on Discovery Plus.
I think next season they've got to do Dilf Dungeon.
Dilf Dungeon.
That's it.
I mean, that's got all sorts of wrong written over it.
Oh dear, dear.
They'll get all the fucking dads. It's like, yeah, we might have a chance of, getting with a younger woman. And it's like, no, we're bringing in the sons.
Liam raised a very good question about what you said, Lozzie. If you eat ashes, are you a cannibal?
That's a good point. Yeah,
technically, surely.
I mean, it's overcooked, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The chef's had a bad night.
Ash, no matter how you dress it up or put on it, it's gonna taste shit.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it tasting nice.
Any ash, I mean, all ash pretty much, I imagine, tastes the same. Just burnt stuff in it, like no, like it's just dead burnt stuff. So
no nutrients,
at all, no health benefits.
No. If anything, it's a complete waste. Like, if you're gonna be a cannibal, just eat the meat,
But also, like, I don't know if it's sort of like, I want him to be a part of me. But surely, if there's no nutritional benefit to eating the ash, your body won't absorb it, so therefore you'll just shit it out.
Yeah.
So that's quite disrespectful.
It was weird. I watched again as a PewDiePie video, and it was literally just. It seemed to me like kind of taking a bit of advantage of someone who's in a lot of pain.
Yeah,
but
of course. But then just shoving the camera in their face.
They agreed to it, and she literally was eating it on camera continuously.
Man,
so it's just it was
how much ash do you get?
She had like a kind of container shell. It was like that big. It was quite a lot.
How much can you just keep going?
She was just like like a lemon sherbet, right? She was just dipping her finger in, just licking it.
Oh, fuck me, man!
That's it.
That's
exceptional. She won't take a handful.
If I had to do it, I'd put it in a little salt shaker.
Just season your food with it.
I'd mix it with some salt, and I'd slowly just get through a little bit each day if I had to. I wouldn't choose to.
Oh man,
it's not pepper, son.
Lozzie, you need to change the title again.
That's
MILF Manor and Ash Eating.
Nice
episode.
I'll make a MILF Manor thumbnail.
That's
I don't know whether it's good for the monetization, but yeah.
Mate, I don't even know. You have to search it. Search history.
We've still got half the show left. We'll get onto these broken laws. It only took us an episode and a half to get to them.
I mean, you got to wait for the good stuff,
Stoned Alien says, "Are you a cannibal or a chimney?" That's it.
You're both.
That's a good point.
Your fireplace, cannibal, and a chimney.
Apparently, there's an episode where a woman or someone. So I assumed that was a woman there. Someone eats cat's fur.
Nice. Yeah.
I just
That
thought
can't be
crazy
good for you.
cat lady.
What astounds me is the one where she was eating a mattress continuously, right? They went to the doctors and the doctor went, yeah, this is obviously quite harmful for your health. And then she sat there going, what? No, really? It's like, yeah, it's basically like, well, it's a fucking mattress. It's not going to be, it's not really digestible. So, oh, I didn't know that.
Does she eat the
Oh, well,
metal springs?
no, just the foam.
Right.
When she
I
gets down
used to
to
eat
the
sponges
springs-
as a kid.
What?
Yeah, your bath sponge. I used to eat them.
How many?
Oh man, I used to eat loads of them. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, as a kid, all the time. Is
I
that
mean,
not
I
a
used
normal
to-
thing?
I used to bite them, I think.
Yeah. To be
But
fair,
I
I
didn't
can't
eat them.
remember. It was that long ago. I don't know if I swallowed them, but I definitely chewed the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I
of them.
chewed it. I don't think I ever digested.
Yeah, please, for the love of God, I hope you spat it out.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I definitely ate them.
That's it.
Nice
How
texture.
you take shit? Is it spongy? Sponge-like
Yeah.
texture?
Why
spongy
was she eating the bed?
Because she's, I don't know, she'd seemed like a bit messed up in the head, to be honest. Like,
Hmm.
she didn't seem normal, as in, like, her mental health didn't seem right at the time.
Yeah.
She's got, it seemed a bit depressed to me, but
Was it
It's-
her own bed, or did she have a bed?
no,
and
it's,
then
there was her own bed. Like, she'd
she
literally
have a spare?
lift the sheet off, and then you just see underneath like bits of ripped off foam from the mattress.
Fucking hell.
It's terrible. She just literally just reached down, picked a bit
There
up.
you go. John
now.
Smith says it explains why I soak up loads of information. That's it. Because I've eaten loads of sponges. Thank you, John. Thank you. Very good observation there.
Sponge.
Right. Let's have a look at these laws then. I'm sure at least I reckon all of us have probably broken some of these.
Yeah.
I know I've broken number one.
Sorry, before we do that, I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
but Liam Bennett just said, did anyone used to eat worms during forest school? Me neither. First of all, what is forest school? But
Yeah.
I can't believe you ate worms.
That is.
Anyone else ever eaten a worm from
No.
the ground?
I've eaten ants.
Not a fucking pigeon or a seagull.
Well, you ate an ant.
No, a lot of them, yeah, and nettles.
Nettles?
Nettle, nettle. So we made
nettle
like
tea.
me and my mate were trying to do. We were about 13 or 14. We were trying to like survive for like 2 days in the woods, and we got an ant's nest, like big wood ants, and then I had this book, and it said you can eat, you can do nettle soup and you can eat wood ants. And we just got loads of it. It's fair, it didn't taste of anything. I doubt we got any nutrition at all from it. And it's 2 days, so you could just not eat at all and you'd be fine. But we were eating these wood ants, like a spoonful of them. But didn't taste of nothing, just like weird. Like boil them up and then and nettle soup. But yeah, no worms though.
That's mad.
Ants, I feel like
eating ants.
Yeah. I mean, to me that is weird, but I suppose ants just throw down your throat, whereas worms you'd have to probably at least chew.
Worms, and I imagine worms just taste earthy. They're full of the ants. Like we got a load of them off a nest, boiled them all up, and then like kind of sieved the water out and ate them with spoonfuls. You had a spoonful of ants.
Oh my god! Well, they hard because they'd be like moving around in your mouth and shit.
Oh no, they were all dead. We boiled them up.
Right.
Yeah, we boiled them up.
You bought. Yeah.
Yeah, but just
oh man.
Again, quite pointless exercise. I highly doubt there's any nutrition in that at all.
Probably not.
You probably get more nutrition in a worm, to be fair.
Yeah,
this is true. Maybe Liam's onto something. Who knows? That is. Someone else in the chat said, Mr. Joe Boy 456. My school friend used to swallow money. What?
That's brilliant. There's some strange things going on.
That's fucked up.
We're all fucked. Yeah.
I know if you're what are super dangerous, the little batteries.
Oh, the button batteries.
Yeah, like if you because you fucking die if you swallow them.
Yeah, because can't they like get stuck and then they'll just like melt?
Well, yeah, no, I think that they cause shit inside your body.
Oh,
like it's a big operation. I think I'm always like petrified of them because kids have swallowed them, and it's like, it's a major operation. Money, I think, it's not good, but it's not gonna. It's because of the lithium inside it, I guess, or the whatever's inside it.
Yeah. So remember, kids, Duracell, all right, but if they're round small, don't eat them.
Yeah.
Other batteries
don't eat any batteries.
Yeah, you can lick them.
Yes, give you a good tingle.
Don't lick them.
Yeah, don't lick them. Anyway, what we just did there was probably illegal. So that brings us nicely to this segment.
There you go. What we got?
These are laws that are currently still, as of this article being written, which I don't actually know when this article was written. The other one I looked at was 2022, so last year. But in the UK, you can still be prosecuted, arrested for.
Right.
There's a few on this list that I'm like, well, what? The first one is one of those. If I just put this on the screen. It is illegal to be drunk in a pub.
What?
Exactly. This is a law that has been around since 1839. If you are caught drunk in a pub, highway, or other public place, you could face a fine of up to £200.
That's so funny. Isn't it weird? Yeah, so these, I get it.
Well,
the outdated laws. So so it was made in 1839.
Yeah.
1839. Drunk in a pub, you could face a fine. So this would still technically be enforceable if they wanted to.
I mean, yeah, if you were like, causing a bit of aggro, the police would probably, what can we do them for? Yeah, that law from 1839. Let's go for that.
Imagine that, just setting up a pub and then, just you get people drunk and then just fine them £200.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine it's the equivalent of setting up a shop, right? That says almost everything is free, so please take. You come in and steal something or take something, and then you get stopped outside by a police officer. Sorry, mate, you've just hit that.
100%, yeah.
You make, mate. It's £200 fine.
There you go. I think I've heard of this next one.
Next one, I'm not too au fait with it. I like the first one. I've been drunk in a pub. All right, give me a £200 fine. See what happens. Please don't. This next one, cow walking in the street in daylight is not allowed. I'm like, what? How does this even come around? Apparently, it is illegal to walk a cow through the street in daylight hours, specifically from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Right.
This was a law originated in 1980. Bids leaving mud and dung from cows on the road.
Got ya.
Yeah, it was originally found in Metropolitan, so that's in London.
Yeah.
They have cows in London.
I guess
makes sense at the time.
I don't know about you, but whenever I've been in the country, I am almost certain this law is broken. I mean, who the fuck's gonna wait 7 p.m. to then get the cows out? You're gonna do it in the day because you got shit to do as a farmer, or you're looking after livestock. You're not gonna wait, surely.
What what's the word I'm looking for? What is the difference? Is there a difference between a country lane and like a street in a town? Because it says street.
Maybe, yeah.
What is the definition of a street? Because I feel like that is what is at play here. Is a country road a street?
I would assume not. I would think a street is different. It just says a public road in a city, town, or village, typically with houses or buildings on one or both sides.
Right, yeah. So it's more like in like the living area. Okay, that makes sense, sort of. I mean, you don't really want like a shit ton of cows being walked through your street, do you?
No.
It's interesting because at some point with these laws, it would have been a problem, hence the law, which is quite funny. Yeah. These laws were like made, people were getting drunk in the pub and people were taking their cows in the day through the street.
Yeah. I don't know if there's another one. I didn't know if it was this article or another one. that it was kind of linked. Those two at the top are linked together because there is also another law saying you can't be in charge of cattle when you're drunk, which makes sense.
Nice.
God, imagine you could break 3 laws
in one,
just in a session with your cow.
Yeah, yeah. Oh dear.
This next one does blow my mind.
Okay.
Right. If you're at a drive-through, you pay using your phone, you might break the law.
Oh, I do this every time.
Yeah, because you use the the card app
The
on
wallet
your phone.
thing, yeah.
So using your mobile phone to make payments is commonplace now and perfectly suited for paying for your drive-through order. However, when doing so, we may be breaking the law.
Makes sense.
If when using your mobile to pay, your engine is running and your handbrake isn't in operation, you are technically operating a
Yeah,
vehicle
that makes so much
using a mobile
sense.
phone. This is, as we're sure you're aware, against the law in the UK. Therefore, if caught, you could receive points on your licence and be fined £200, making the delicious takeaway that bit more expensive.
That makes so much sense. I literally break this law every time I go to a takeaway.
That's it. I don't think. I might put my handbrake on when I'm there, but still, like, I definitely have the engine running at least. I don't turn the engine off. So yeah, I'd imagine that a large amount of people break this law.
Yeah, definitely.
At the same time, I don't rarely pay with my phone though, so I normally give them up my card. But
imagine sometimes you see police in a drive-through, don't you? And they're on their break or whatever. They tend to have put their blues and twos on to get there, but we'll ignore that. Imagine that you're just in front, and then you just stick your hand out the window with your phone, and then they fucking get out of the car and arrest you. Oh man!
Well, they give you a quick blues and twos just to make it aware. Like, whoop whoop! You're fucking under arrest, mate. £200 fine.
Or you try and do a citizen's arrest on the police.
Yeah,
citizen's arrest. Oh, citizen's arrest. Or a fucking share box of 20 nuggies.
Then you get done for bribery.
Yeah. You've just played yourself. Oh dear.
Well, that's mad. But mate, that one makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Yeah, when you think about it, it does. It does make sense. But yeah, I've definitely broken that law. You've broken the law, you said. So, if you want to take us to court, we're here. Number 4, gambling in a library is illegal under the Library Offences Act in 1898.
Nice.
1898, you must have been running a ring, like a racket, in a
library. Yeah.
I mean, the place that you'd probably not want to start something highly illegal is probably in a library, because you're going to get found out. You can't make any noise in a library, You can't run any scuffles and that. But yeah, apparently this is still illegal today. So when you go through your phone in a library betting on stuff, you're technically breaking the law, which is weird to me. I mean, imagine if you go to, because most libraries have like computers you can use. You go to the library to bet on the horses. That's it. You're a rule breaker.
That's it. That's actually insane.
Yeah.
You go there and just try, I don't know, go up to a librarian and be like, I don't know, odds or evens for a tenner. And then you got like a card in your hand or something, like a 4 of hearts. And then they do it, and then you just arrest them.
Yeah.
You walk up
into the slammer.
You walk up to the librarian and just go like, all right, what's the best odds you got at the 1500 at Kempton? Sorry? Sorry. I mean, where's your non-fiction? Number 5, don't shake your rug in the street. The Metropolitan Police Act in 1839 classified it illegal to bang or shake your rug or carpet outdoors in the street after 8 a.m. However, if it is just your doormat you wish to dust off, then rest assured that it is allowed before 8 a.m. Don't know why this is. I don't get it.
That's mental. Again, this must have just been a problem. There must have just been like dusty fucking rugs being smashed outside, just causing a dust storm.
Yeah, but surely, like, even if everyone did it in London, it wouldn't cause that much of a problem for them just to say, right, you can't do this anymore.
But wasn't that like before they had roads and shit?
Yeah.
They just had like mud.
Maybe.
Your rugs would be fucked.
Just outside the door, just loads of shit.
People used to just like sling shit out of buckets from the top of their everything. Like they're fucking animals back then. Like,
I know what you're talking about, mate. That is a perfectly running sewage system. We do it here.
It's good fertilizer.
Yeah, a window here I just lob my shit out of.
Fucking 3 stories high. Take someone's head off with a fucking rock hard stool.
I don't even bother shitting in the bucket. I just shit on the floor, wait for it to go hard, lob it out.
That's it. Oh dear. But yeah, that is what used to happen. I've seen it in the movies.
I haven't broken this law. That number 5.
No. Do you know what? No, probably. Well, what class is a rug? Because I tell you, when I have done this, you know, when you clean your car and you do your car mats, your floor mats, I've done that, and that's definitely not been before 8 a.m. So, if car floor mats also apply, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Maybe I am too. Well, I'm going to prison at this rate.
That's it. Especially
number 6. I've definitely done this. Allegedly, possibly, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Knock and run is a no-no. What's strange about this one is the different names that people call it.
I was going to say, I don't call it any of these. I think we've discussed this in podcast episode 5 or something. But
not Ginger.
Nicky Nine Doors. What the fuck is that?
I call it Ding Dong Dash.
Yeah, Ding Dong Dash.
We knock a door run. We used to call it knock door run.
Knock door run. I mean that is literally the instructions.
Yeah. Knock door
run. And on the Isle of Wight, I think it's called knock a door run. Some people call it not Ginger. It is. I don't understand why it's got so many different names.
Ginger is how that's in the comments. Knock Ginger is how it'll always be known. Why? I've never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, it's just different places have got.
Knock. What was that? You just target gingers? Knock down Ginger. Knock Ginger. What?
What's weird is that like at an age, all of a sudden, you just like, let's do this. It just becomes fun. It must be something to do like in our evolution, like testing out other boundaries, because it's like everyone does it.
100%.
We used to put fishing wire. We used to sellotape it to the door, and then we'd go and hide, and then we would knock, and then put a bit of slack, and it would freak the shit out of people. We had this one woman. It was so horrible, really, but it was funny. She was like screaming. She thought it was a ghost, and she was like, "Leave me alone!" And then like she'd be shouting down at the door. She couldn't see the fishing wire, and then we'd be like, and like just trauma. I mean,
oh my god,
awful, but what fun.
That's horrendous.
To be honest,
we did that once, and the woman called the police. That's the only time is that the only time I've been cautioned? I've been caught for speeding, but we were cautioned by the police for doing Ding Dong Dash. We obviously weren't that good at it because she gave our identities to the police, so then when they come around looking for us, they found us. But,
my scariest one was I was kneeling down trying to put the sellotape on the letterbox with the fishing wire, and as I was trying to do it, the door opened, and I'm there. He didn't know I was there. He must have been going out, and then I was just there with on my knees with some sellotape. I shit myself. I used to chase you.
Fuck's sake. But those are good times.
Don't really play it anymore, do they?
No. I'm too scared that everyone behind the door is a paedophile, I think.
Yeah.
It's an excellent deterrent, but it's a horrible situation to have to be.
Yeah. Oh, dear. But that's good shit.
I've only just seen this, Dan. You put something in the private chat. There's a private chat channel we have where we can say to each other in, like, just me, Dan and Jordan. And he's put, according to the fact site, and only in York, the law states that it is legal to shoot a Scotsman with a crossbow upon seeing one, except for on Sundays. However, any Scotsman caught drunk or with a weapon can still be shot on a Sunday, except with a bow and arrow. 4th of October 2020. That's the most law I've ever heard.
What's hilarious about that is I lived in York Centre because it's within the gates of the castle because it's like within. So I lived in York City Centre within the gates with a Scottish lad, and I used to say to him, I was like, mate, I'll just shoot you with a crossbow. Totally fine. Like, I won't even get done.
Legit.
I can literally kill you and just be like, it's the law. I don't know if that law still. I mean, obviously, I don't. There must be something saying that. I don't know that counteracts that law. No,
I don't know. I reckon if you got a shit hot lawyer, I reckon they can get you off.
Yeah. I mean, the crossbows you get now as well will kill you.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
So, yeah. Just be careful if you're a Scotsman around York, especially on a Sunday if you're drunk.
Yeah. But unlucky if you've got a bow and arrow laying around and you want to get rid of a Scotsman on a Sunday.
That's mad. That's fucking mad. Brilliant, though.
Mr. Joe Boy 456 says the name Knockdown Ginger is thought to have derived from an old English poem about the game which reads, Ginger, Ginger broke a winder, hit the winder, crack. The baker came out to give him a what?
Clout.
Oh, the bottom one. Clout and landed on his back. Okay, right. I've never heard of that name. Never heard of Knockdown Ginger. I've never called it that either. I've only heard
basically a ginger gentleman was playing Ding Dong Dash.
Yeah.
Got caught and got knocked out. Thus, Knockdown Ginger.
That's it.
Nicky Nine Doors. That one. That's a very niche name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nicky, do 9 doors, mate, in a row. And then there you go, and that was Spawn. Nicky 9 doors.
Nicky 9 Doors. The legend of Nicky 9 Doors.
Yeah. He once did 9 doors in a row without caught.
Let me tell you, he ran like nothing else I've ever seen before.
Yeah.
Do you know, I saw a map of this. It's only illegal in the UK.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know why that
do it in Wales. I know UK, dickhead.
Yeah, I don't know if it's England or UK, but I just saw a map and I remember sitting it like it's not even a thing anywhere else in the world. It's just here.
No way.
I wonder if
it's riskier in America, isn't it, with the AR-15s, isn't it?
Yeah. Click clack.
Yeah.
Click clack run.
Yeah.
Click clack run.
Fuck me, yeah, that would be adrenaline, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You're just walking up to the door, you hear run. Fucking gun.
Knocked door death.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool prompt.
Remember that Reg guy from Balls of Steel? Yes, I do.
Oh yeah.
The fucking like what was it? What was the drive-through one?
Burger Boloff.
Burger Boloff. Do you ever seen that, Dan?
Nah.
Balls of Steel. Balls of Steel was from like
I remember
2002.
Balls of Steel.
Yeah. Fucking Nedge's Burger Boloff.
Yeah.
What was Burger Boloff?
So he'd go to the drive-through, get a fuck ton of burgers and that, and then drive around the front where people are sat eating their food, and then just fucking lob the food out. Cheeseburger, chicken nugget.
Again, you just couldn't drive off. You couldn't do that anymore, could you?
No. Welcome to Nedge's Burger Boloff.
I used to like Nedge. Yeah, he was a nutter.
He used to do he'd go into like a shopping centre and he'd try and get the security cars to chase after him. He'd like nick a hat or like push him or something.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
Oh, he'd have his own barcode, wouldn't he? That would go off if he walked out.
Yeah.
And then it just then again, got it, fat boy, woo, and then just fucking leg it. So good.
I remember watching that. It's funny, man. Balls of Steel.
Yeah. There was the one where the fucking on Balls of Steel, where the man and the woman would just like get naked and have sex wherever they were.
Yeah.
And, like they'd get like a legitimate fucking like estate agent to show them around a house, and then it's just like, fuck, man, you could not do that anymore. I think they did it as well in like a taxi driving around London.
Yeah, fake taxi.
That's how fake taxi come around.
That's how fake taxi come about. It's
Yeah.
fucking mental, man. It's the shit that they used to do.
It was a great show. Like I say, just could not do that anymore, could you?
I liked the militant black guy. He was quality.
He was funny.
And
the fucking well, I don't know if it was the devil that did it, but someone dressed up as a pigeon and stood above a car wash, waited for a guy to wash his whole car, and then just dumped bird shit on his car.
Yeah.
Like a fucking vat of bird shit.
I do remember it. It was like the Jackass era, weren't it?
Yeah.
That was quality.
It was fucking amazing.
Like B-Dubs about on steroids.
It's fucking man. Yeah, Balls of Steel was fucking awesome.
Chicken dip pot. Yeah. Quality show.
Dear.
Number 7. Dressing up as a police officer is prohibited. Now, obviously, you can't impersonate a police officer, obviously. But I'm pretty sure this includes you dressing up as like a police officer for like Halloween or fancy dress. So you can get still done for that. I've never done it myself. I don't really get how. I mean, to be honest, with Halloween, you pretty much dress up as anything now. But fancy dress is probably more where it's coming from, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
you can't do it with. You can't impersonate a soldier or anyone from the armed forces either.
Those videos are fucking. I love those videos. You know, where like actual like ex-armed forces people go up to
fakers,
like, stolen valor, and that is fucking. And then they're like, "What? Where did you serve? What was it?" And they just catch them out, and it's like, because that's obviously a very, very big thing. Because people literally die for the honor, or not for the honor, but do you know what I mean? They die serving their country, and then you've got these dickheads that just pretend.
I had a mate when we were in Kuwait, so we went out to Kuwait. We're doing some tanks out there called Strikers, and it's a civilian contract. So we all went out there, and there's the big, massive lad called a high tower. And anyway, they had like a little section where you could just go and grab a load of like old army gear and stuff. But the guy said like, just you can have it. It's we're just giving it away. But like don't wear it on camp or whatever. But he got a shirt, and it had like a colonel's thing on it. And he didn't know. He had no idea. Like he just saw a little thing in it. He had real notice. So he put it on, wore it. And we were like, "Man, I wouldn't wear that." And he's like, "No, fuck, it'd be funny." Put it on in the camp, and then wore it down to the dinner hall. He got fucking rinsed. He almost lost the job, the contract.
Really?
Yeah. He just didn't realise like the severity of it. It was funny. But yeah, he was. I mean, you could tell he wasn't, but because he didn't have like his beret on.
But you obviously were in the army. But so he was like impersonating.
Yeah, he was. He just had the shirt on, and he had some combat bottoms on as well. So like, it didn't have the beret or anything else. It was like, and it was a colonel, so he wasn't even of the right age or anything. But like, people were like looking and just confused.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the army. I was doing it. We were doing contract work for the American army, and he'd never been in the army. He was just a contract worker.
Right, I see.
It was just just quite funny. Like, but he got so much shit for it.
Fucking hell.
I didn't think, because it was obvious he wasn't. I thought he'd getting a bit of shit, but they fucking went absolutely mental.
Really?
Yeah,
like screamed at him.
Just were like, they took it really. He got a write-up report, and then they were like, "We're going to send you home." We'd only been there a few days.
Fucking hell!
It was like an 8-week contract, and it was I don't he'd do that again, but it's quite funny. So like they take it. I mean, that's on a camp as well with like service. I think it was more to do like the disrespect thing as well. I mean, we told him not to do it, but he was just like he didn't really know.
Balls of steel.
Yeah.
There you go.
All links.
Yeah. What's
So
number
yeah,
one?
don't impersonate police officers or any of the armed forces.
Yeah.
And next one, no idea what the fuck this one even is, to be honest. Be sure not to handle a fish suspiciously. Apparently, this is from the Salmon Act of 1986. It has no name.
Someone's stuck their dick in
suspicious.
one, haven't they? And they've made it illegal.
Yeah, that's what
I think that's pretty much where all laws come from. Makes handling salmon in a suspicious circumstances illegal. This is part of a wider law that bans possessing salmon where it was taken, killed, or landed illegally, and it also covers more freshwater fish, including trout, eels, smelt, what the fuck, smelt, and lamprey. So next time you leave your local supermarket with a fillet of salmon or some trout in your grocery bag, make sure your face has no hint of suspicion.
Do you want to hear a crazy fact about me that's going to blow the internet's mind? It won't. I've never tried salmon in my entire life.
What?
Really?
Yeah, it looks disgusting.
Mate, it's just fish.
It's raw fish, isn't it?
You don't have to have it raw. You can cook it.
I'm not keen on fish.
I have
I
it
just
cooked.
think
I don't
salmon
eat it
would
raw,
be.
but I've ate it cooked.
I've had it raw. I prefer it cooked. I'm not gonna lie, but I have had it raw.
What does it taste like? Just fish.
Yeah, it's quite an oily fish anyway.
Right.
It's quite sweet. Like, I don't know if that's because I put sweet chili sauce on it, but
I can't say it was sweet.
okay.
Although I did have a bit of wasabi on it at the time, so
the
overriding thing was wasabi, to be honest. But
yeah.
My kids love it. I'm not a huge fan, but I'll have it every now and then.
Yeah, it's great cooked though. I'll have it cooked like so many times. But raw,
It ain't cheap either, is it?
No, it's
No.
massively expensive.
That's all my kids would eat when they were young, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yeah, my little one just loved it. She was like, obviously, when they're young, you just got to feed them what
They'll eat.
They'll eat, yeah, because it's like so hit or miss. And it's
Yeah.
like, I was like, Jesus, can't we like get on something else? Costing an arm and a leg.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Can I just put some
Strictly
orange
salmons, avocados?
Gotta put some orange food colouring in cod.
Yeah.
They do that. Apparently, they do inject a lot of salmon.
Yeah.
I've heard that to make it look brighter.
You can choose what shade of orange you want it to be.
Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it?
It's insane. And that, what we're paying for at the supermarket is the stuff that's been artificially coloured. So you imagine what the actual freshwater salmon prices are like. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, number 9.
Very British, this one.
At the tube stations. It's a staple of life in the UK, and whilst most of us realise it is rude and frowned upon to do so, it can be quite tempting to try and push your way to the front of the line. Like you had the...
oh, mate, that's exactly what I was reliving in my head.
Yeah.
But that was the justice when that bitch was at the back of the line because she tried to get in the priority.
You love it.
Fucking wanker, though, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, the audacity.
Just to try and laugh it off as well. It's like
queues in the UK, I don't think
I made her
realise how serious we take it.
Yeah. But I made her look like the biggest cunt imaginable in the most polite way. That was my ace in the hole. Was I was just so polite. I was politely destroying this fucking woman in front of hundreds of people. Just couldn't believe it. What a dickhead!
Look at Holly and Phil for queue jumping.
Yeah,
with the Queen. I mean, like, especially Holly's done like nothing wrong with her whole career.
Yeah,
like they've done all this good, and then literally do that, and they're like, almost everyone's like lynch them.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was some,
then you had DB, Big Davy Beckham, queuing for like 13 hours.
I mean, he made it. If anything, he made it worse for him, didn't he?
Yeah,
yeah. He's just heard the news and gone like, "Oh, I'm gonna double down on this. Anyone want some water?"
Oh, cute. Yeah. Can I help any old ladies on my way?
We're getting Voss.
Yeah. Don't worry, Victoria will be here later. Oh fuck.
Yeah, there's no way she was gonna queue.
No
chance.
But yeah,
my auntie went to that.
Oh, what the
Queen? Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I've had people that have been like waiting there for literally almost an entire day.
Yeah. She was there for hours and hours and hours.
And it's literally like the footage of it. You walk in there, bow,
then walk out. Yeah, that's it.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's
fair play.
Dedication, though. But yeah, if you queue jump in the underground stations, you run the risk of breaking the law. It is actually illegal to jump the queue here. This UK law was created to avoid the danger of pushing to get onto trains, as well as to avoid the frustration that can be caused when people push in queues. So yes, I've seen I'm guessing it was Japan. They've got like people who are on the platforms, and they literally push people in the train. Like literally,
jam them in.
Forcing people back into the train to jam them in. It's very different in the UK. Yeah.
There we go. Look,
that's it. You cannot be drunk in charge of a cow. It all comes full circle.
There we go. What a beautiful way to tie it in a neat bow.
That's it. You can't be drunk in a pub, and you can't be in charge of a cow or have a cow on the road between 10 and 7 or 10 and 8. And you can't be drunk and in charge of a cow either. All comes full circle.
I reckon Jeremy Clarkson's done that.
Oh, yeah.
At some point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hope he has so it's on camera. Obviously, he will be then prosecuted probably, but yes.
Oh, that council will be right straight after him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have you heard like all the controversy about the have you watched it all yet, Jordan?
Yeah, I watched it all, yeah.
Have you heard about the controversy about the dyslexic lawyer?
What the guy that he said you should learn how to spell? Was he dyslexic?
Yeah, he come out and said he was dyslexic, and it was like
he's fucked.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's it's fine being dyslexic, actually, but if you're a lawyer, like you still have to you have to get the document checked, and it has to be correct. Yeah. It's a law-abiding document, so it has to be correct going out. Yeah. If it's just part of your systems and processes, absolutely fine to be dyslexic as well, but you can't have stuff spelt wrong in a law document.
Yeah.
So you can't use that as a
I mean, there are many tools available as well now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, no. But I just feel like any way that they can get him in some way, they will.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy coming out and saying like he looks at the fucking sky. Fuck off. And also, I doubt that one fucking restaurant is going to change that.
Yeah.
I fail to see how any of it will change the landscape.
I know. But the biggest thing was nothing to do with Jeremy having a restaurant. It was fucking the other farmers that were fucked, that would have benefited so much.
Yeah. It's such a shame for the other farmers.
Yeah.
So that dairy farmers had I think she had a GoFundMe or something like that set up for her, which I think has kicked off a bit, which is good.
What's interesting about it as well, I feel like, because they make a hoo-ha about it in the program and stuff, whenever he does do something, his supporters now will go out of their way to go there even more.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I want to support him, which in turn makes it worse for the village.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if they were just to let him do what he wants to do, and do it properly, because he lives there as well, so he doesn't want it to be. Do you know what I mean? It's not every day. He wants it to be to benefit everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think the more they oppose it, the more people are just like, let's make when he does a tweet, let's all make sure we go. That was my view on it anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Exacerbating the problem.
Yeah. They just blatantly hate him or jealous of or whatever it is. I mean, like that guy said, he's like, I've never in my history of farming known a council to fucking deny a farmer's path on their own farm.
Yeah,
or road.
Bizarre, isn't it?
The fuck?
I mean, to sit there and complain about the parking not being ample enough, and they go, okay, well, we want to build a car park. You can't build the car park. Well, people are going to park on the side of the road then, and you're going to get pissed off with that. So where are they meant to go?
Yeah. And do you know what I loved was like, it's an area of exquisite beauty or whatever the fuck it is. But then the council also dumped all of those hideous fucking cones the whole way down the road.
Yeah. And also as well, no one would have ever gone there anyway if he hadn't gone there. There'd literally be exquisite beauty. Like there would have been. There's loads of places like that with views. All like you can literally walk 10 minutes from your house wherever you are.
It would benefit the village so much.
Yeah.
They're just idiots. They really are just stuck in their own ways.
Yeah.
Danny Boy says, I'm dyslexic and Jeremy isn't in the wrong at all. The guy should have checked his spelling or at least told them he was and apologised for any mistakes.
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful to say that for dyslexic people because it's like it's like I say, it's a law document. It's just part of your process. It's like you know, it's obviously it's limiting with some things, but you get you get around it and check things. But yeah, it's just I think it's just again to just bring some heat on Jeremy.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
I mean, as a lawyer, you have like, I don't know if all lawyers, they probably don't, but you have paralegals, which I'm pretty sure are like essentially. This could be completely wrong. I think lawyers have assistants, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, everyone
like,
does.
I've written this. I am dyslexic. I've written this. Can you just spell check it for me?
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. And it's done. Yeah. Like, it's not a big fucking deal at all. You know. But
but like I say, it's within a law document, it has to be perfect. Like you can't,
because other lawyers get around.
It's a law document, and like that again. Yeah, another lawyer will not even. It doesn't matter if you're dyslexic or not. So even if you're, you make a mistake in law because you haven't thought about something, you'll get punished for it. It has to be the best of your ability going out, and that's what law is, isn't it? It's like the best lawyers who do everything perfect, tick all the boxes, know all the most information.
Yeah,
usually win the case because of that. So it's part of their arsenal. Interesting.
Yeah, but I think because of the article that Jeremy wrote about Harry and Meghan, I don't think that there will be a season 3 of Clarkson's Farm, unfortunately.
Yeah, shame that. It's a great program.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, it does a lot for farming. I didn't particularly give a shit about farming before I saw that show.
Yeah, same.
So
I just didn't know. That's the thing. It wasn't that I just didn't know how much they were affected. Because like, why would you if you don't see it on the news or no one tells you? Like, he's bringing awareness to how much farmers are struggling. And I didn't realise. I always thought they were like not well off, but I thought they were like fine or like heavily subsidised, or I just thought they're okay. They've got loads of land, they got machinery, like they look like they're doing okay. But when you look at it on a whole, it seems that they're all struggling.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like it makes supermarkets fucking dickheads. Like the way that in supermarkets were like, oh, we're gonna sell wobbly imperfect veg because we're amazing. Look at us. Yeah. But actually, they pay the farmers a third of what they would pay them for regular nice. So it's like you're still wankers. You know what I mean? You're still underpaying farmers for veg that is literally will be diced up and look the fucking same in the end anyway.
Yeah, I think as well from that show, I learned that I didn't know this, but it's like the supermarkets dictate the price.
Yeah, which is mad, farmers, isn't it?
Which is, it's not a supply and demand, or it's not even it's more like it's not even like capitalism. It's more like communism. It's just so like obviously farmers' costs, everything going up, inflation, just like all of us, everything going up. Like they still get the same price.
Yeah.
So like once you're at a loss, that's what that lady was saying. Once you're at a loss, like literally, it's just not feasible to do it. Yeah. She was working for free. Working for free.
And things like badgers being so protected, like they're literally destroying cattle farming because of TB, and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like these laws that we're covering. It's like some of these old laws that get popped in, and then they're just not looked at regularly. Some board somewhere, and then you get something really bad happening that needed looking at quickly and sorting out, and they just don't.
Yeah, it's fucking
craziness.
Yeah, but there we go. That is
great series. If anyone hasn't watched it, definitely recommend it. Definitely. Good show.
For sure.
Just how expensive it is as well, like especially in farming, even like the machinery, feed. What was it he said that went up like ridiculously?
It was the fertilizer. It was like 250 per ton or whatever it was, and then 650. It tripled.
Yeah,
for the same thing, like a year previous. It's like the ancient Ram Inn, mental.
Exactly.
Never forget, Carol. Don't be greedy.
That's it. Lower the price. It's just
the same.
Yeah,
£70 per person. Okay, cool. Can we come back? Yeah, sure. £800. What? Sorry. What was that?
It's a 10x increase. Isn't
it's
it?
fucking ridiculous, isn't it? So okay, we will not be back to advertise you for free or pay to advertise you.
So, Carol, sort yourself out. Well, yeah, I think we've gone through a whole host of stuff there. Laws went through MILF Manor. Was it MILF Manor?
Yeah, MILF Manor, mate. Check it out. TLC. Sponsored.
Yeah. I mean, I would say
APMA brought to you by MILF Manor. It's not.
But... We're on the VT.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been a good episode. I've enjoyed this.
It's been funny.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. Maybe we're gonna do a bit of a slightly spooky one next week. Maybe.
Ghostly Ghoulies, yay!
But yeah, up the APMA. We'll see you in the next one. See you later.